Hello students, welcome to your favorite channel English Learning Assam. Today I start the very important long question from your textbook Vistas for HS Final Examination 2024. মৰমৰ ছাত্ৰ ছাত্ৰীসকল, এই ভিডিঅ'ত মই তোমালোকৰ আগত ছয়টা ভেৰি ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট লং কুৱেশ্যন আনচাৰ বিস্তাসৰ পৰা আলোচনা কৰিম আৰু আশা কৰিম সেই ছয়টা প্ৰশ্নৰ পৰা তোমালোকৰ অহা পৰীক্ষাত কমন পৰিব। বলাচোন মৰমৰ ছাত্ৰ ছাত্ৰীসকল, এই বছৰৰ প্ৰথম ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট প্ৰশ্ন ফ্ৰম মাঘ বিহু বা মাঘৰ দোমাহী। দেখা ইয়াতে খুব ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট এই প্ৰশ্নটো। গিভ এন ইলাবৰেট একাউণ্ট অফ দ্য চেলিব্ৰেশ্যন এছ'চিয়েটেড উইথ উৰুকা, দ্য ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট পাৰ্ট অফ মাঘ বিহু। আনচাৰ: The Uruka happens to be an important aspect of Magh Bihu. A fire ceremony is closely associated with Magh Bihu, but more significant is Uruka, the Bihu Eve. On this day, women folk get ready for the next day with chira, pitha, laru, cart, etc. Uruka is not exactly a one-day affair, for fuel has to be gathered, fish has to be got from ponds, streams, and if possible, some meat too. In tribal settings, women prepare rice beer, usually undistilled. In winter, it takes 4 or 5 days to get the beer measured. Usually, young lads build mezi and bhelagar. Uruka feasting may be a family affair or communal. After the feasting evening, next day at crack of dawn, someone in the family ties thin strips of bamboo, jute or hay around fruit-bearing trees. Then all take purifying bath and put on washed or new clothes. The menfolk and the children then move on to the mezes and bhelagar, where offerings of eatables are made to the god of fire, Agni. Special food is taken on these days. So এইখিনি আছিলে এই কোশ্চিনটোৰ আনসাৰ। আশা কৰিম এই কোশ্চিনটো অহা পৰীক্ষাত আহিব। Now come to another question from Magh Bihu. Question 2. Although the Kosaris, the most numbers of tribal of Assam, have similar customs like the Magh Bihu, they differ in certain features. Describe the manner in which the Kosaris celebrate their festival during the time of Assamese Magh Bihu. Answer: although the Kosaris, the most numerous tribe of Assam, have similar customs like the Magh Bihu, they differ in certain features. They also tie cords around fruit-bearing trees. They offer rice to birds, fishes, and animals. Further on the Domahi day, they put a mark of water mixed with cow dung around their granary. On the 7th day of Magh Bihu, they again clean the utensils. Sacrifice falls to Batho, their god, and go out carol singing, collecting eatables. They call this custom Maganar begging. Another point is to note that Kosaris considered the construction of bhelagar and setting fire to them to be the special prerogative of cowherd boys. They burns the villagers before dawn. The leading cowherd, while setting fire to the villagers, start a prayer to glorify their village. In the recitation, he is accompanied by the other boy. So, এইটো আছিলে কোশ্চিন নম্বৰ 2 মাঘ বিহু চেপ্টাৰৰ পৰা। আশা কৰিম এই দুটা কোশ্চিন পঢ়িলে তোমালোকৰ অহা পৰীক্ষাত এটা কমন পঢ়াৰ সম্ভাৱনা থাকিব। Now come to memories of a childhood. Question 3. Describe the forms of discrimination projected in the narrations of Jitkela Shah and Bhama. Answer. Two different forms of discrimination are projected in the narration of Jitkela Shah and Bhama. Jitkela Shah experienced discrimination against Native American race, culture and women in a Christian missionary school in American society. Her long hair was singled forcefully, which in her culture symbolized a coward. She was even deprived of her massive mosaic, the shows owned by Native American. On the other hand, Bama had a bitter experience of untouchability when she was studying in 3rd class. One day, an old man of her street drew her attention when she was coming back home from her school. He was carrying a small packet of food by its string without touching it. The elder went straight to the landlord, put law and extended the packet towards him, which looked very funny. She came to know that the landlord was from a upper caste. He did not want that man to touch him. She felt terribly sad. She was the victim of the age-long caste system of untouchability in Indian society. Both of them rebelled against the two different existing forms of discrimination. They did not how bow down to their situations. They struggled hard to remove the discrimination through education. Next question from memories of a childhood. Question number 4. Describe the experience Bama had on her way back home which made her feel sad. Answer. Bama had a bitter experience of untouchability when she was studying in 3rd class. She had not yet heard people speak openly of untouchability, but she had already seen, felt, experienced, and been humiliated by it. One day, an old man of her street drew her attention when she was coming back home from her school. He was carrying a small packet of food by its string without touching it. The elder went straight to the landlord, brought law, and extended the packet towards him, which looked very funny. She wanted to shriek with laughter. She told this story in all its comic detail to her elder brother, but her brother was not amused. Bhama came to know that the landlord was from an upper caste. He did not want that man to touch him. She felt terrible sad. She felt so provoked and angry that she wanted to touch those badais herself straight away. So it was a প্রশ্নটির answer already আগর প্রশ্ন ইয়ার answer উমায়ে আছে. Next question number 5. Bhama's experience is that of a victim of the caste system. What kind of discrimination does this Zitkalasha's experience depict? What are their responses to their respective situation? Answer. Bhama is the victim of the age-long caste system of untouchability in Indian society, while Zitkalasha experienced discrimination against the Native American race, culture, and women in a Christian missionary school in American society. Both of them come from marginalized communities who look back on their childhood and reflected on their relationship with the mainstream culture. Her long hair was singled forcefully, which in her culture symbolized a coward. She is even deprived of her moccasins, the shoes worn by Native American. Both of them rebel against the existing circumstance. They don't bow down to their situations. They struggled hard to remove the discrimination and other barriers raised by people in power. Their struggle is against oppression, prejudice, dogma, and superstitions and ignorance. The tool with which they carry out their struggle is education. Both of them study hard and earn a name and fame in their respective society. So my dear students, এইখিনি আছিলে আজিৰ এই ভিডিঅ'ৰ বিষয়বস্তু. ইতিমধ্যে মই মোৰ চেনেলত মডেল কুৱেশ্যন আনচাৰৰ পৰাও কিছুমান কুৱেশ্যন বিশেষকৈ টাইগাৰ কিঙৰ পৰা কেৰেক্টাৰ স্কেচ অফ দ্য টাইগাৰ কিং এই প্ৰশ্নটো তোমালোকে পঢ়িবা. আশা কৰিম এইখিনি পঢ়িলে তোমালোকৰ অহা পৰীক্ষাত সফল কৰিব. থেংক ইউ ফৰ ৱাচিং.